Hi, I am the Robo Critic. Today I will be talking about transhumanism. It is an international and intellectual movement that aims to transform the human condition by developing and creating widely available sophisticated technologies to greatly enhance human intellectual, physical, and psychological capacities. There is definitely a lot going on these days regarding this topic, and some really good videos on YouTube. Both links below are for more information on this subject, and are by the YouTube user named Face Like the Sun. The first link is called "Will the Mark of the Beast Change Your DNA?" And the second one is called "Age of Deceit 2, Alchemy and the Rise of the Beast Image." Are you ready for a super shot of truth regarding what some of these mad scientists are trying to come up with and pull off in their secret laboratories? These little nerds are trying to splice man with machines. LOL. Broadly defined, the word transhuman means beyond human. The growing transhumanist social movement encompasses and encourages virtually all ideas that enhance human existence via the application of science and technology. More specifically, transhumanism includes the fields of radical life extension, singularitarianism, robotics, artificial intelligence, cryonics, genetic engineering, biohacking, cyborgism, and many other lesser-known fields of science. In other words, they are trying to alter and or create a new species by blending genes, or what they describe as super sub or post-human enhancements. Their selling point is telling people that they can rid their bodies of disease, extend their lifespans, and become super-powered humans. They want to be better, smarter, and stronger. It's called BRIN Technologies, which stands for genetics, robotics, information technology, and nanotechnology. I read that at the Transhumanism and Spirituality Conference in Salt Lake City, Utah meeting, the current leader in the transhuman movement, Max Moore, told everyone that he was the spawn of Lucifer. These genetically modified humans with altered DNA will be ready to merge themselves with computers, animals, and just about anything. There was one crazy woman saying how wonderful it would be if she could have a designer body made by Gucci, while another goofball was saying how he believes that we will be able to fit a person's consciousness onto a blank DVD I still have not read yet, as to where they think the person's soul and spirit will go to, or end up at. Maybe into the neighbor's dog, or their kitchen's toaster. From out of the transhumanism movement came the term singularity. It is a term that was popularized by mathematician, computer scientist, and science fiction author Werner Vinge, and later by American author, inventor, and futurist Raymond Kurzweil, who has become well known for his predictions about artificial intelligence and the human race. He predicts that the technological advances will irreversibly transform people as they augment their minds and bodies with genetic alterations, nanotechnology, and artificial intelligence. Once the singularity has been reached, Kurzweil says that machine intelligence will be infinitely more powerful than all human intelligence combined. Afterwards, he says that intelligence will radiate outward from the planet until it saturates the universe. I think that his peanut-sized brain might have already been overexposed and is overloaded with the many chemicals that are already in the food, air, and water from the chemtrails, and he has basically overdosed with all the geoengineering that's been going on these days. I think that now, and in the near future, many will soon come to call themselves transhumanists, if not in name, then in spirit. They will end up supporting indefinite life extension and technologies that strip away our humanness and promote some weird mutant strain called transhumanness. Then a little bit further down the road, many more will begin to discard the human body in favor of embracing synthetic forms of being. Could these be the first signs of some crazy type of a genetic Armageddon? Some of the movies that come to mind regarding some of the ideas about transhumanism are Splice, Terminator, Surrogates, Transcendence, Lucy, Transcendent Man, Limitless, Gattaca, Robo Cop, The Island, Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, fixed the science fiction of transhumanism, her, and one about artificial intelligence called Ex Machina. The bottom line is that these transhumanist nerds, with all their genetic tampering and manipulating, are basically trying to do away with the seed of Adam, also known as man. Another one of their other big dreams is to meet and bring their fake unidentified flying space alien demonic pal brothers into the picture, and then do away with anyone that might not want to join their insane transhuman agenda. There are a few things that these people are forgetting, or never seem to mention. For example, let's say they move their consciousness into a computer, and the computer that is connected to the internet gets hacked, and the hacker decides to start downloading some corrupt virus codes into their DNA. Major fail. Oops. Talking about a super glitch in the system. It sounds more like a good storyline for a science fiction horror movie to me. They could call it. Guess what? Your brain just got hacked. They also seem to think, believe and are sharing the idea that machines are perfect and never have any problems. Well, I beg to differ, because my experience with machines is that they do have a lot of problems, and do break down, and don't always work correctly. Basic common sense tells us that if we start tinkering around, or trying to manipulate things in areas that we know we shouldn't be in other words, trying to play God, that many possible errors and mishaps will occur. Like in the case regarding messing around with people's DNA, you are going to end up possibly breaking something, or accidentally creating some kind of out-of-control monster. Just imagine when these transmorphing mutant hillbillies start crossbreeding. God only knows what monstrosities they will produce. They are trying to find a way to live forever without God in their lives, and believe that science will save them, and this will be their new religion, and some will even go as far as saying that they themselves have now become a god. Google just formed Calico, a company touted as an enterprise to help end human death. Guess what? Millions or even billions of dollars are being poured into these freaky experiments, and are being funded by our hard-earned tax dollars. DARPA, which stands for the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency grant, is part of the Large Brain Research through Advancing Innovative Neurotechnologies program that the National Institutes of Health launched in 2013. So yes, the Obama administration is directly funding research into implants that are designed to alter people's brains. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation. In the sides of the north I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Don't forget to subscribe, and also leave some cool comments. I would like to hear your opinions. Until next time, this is the Robo Critic signing off. Take care.